What's up, it's Chris Harriet. Today we're gonna get a solid workout in with 7 underrated push-up variations you may not have seen or have ever used before to get a bigger chest. Push-ups is one of the best exercises you can do for chest, especially because you can do it anywhere and it requires no equipment. And doing these 7 push-up variations is gonna take your pushing strength and your chest to the next level. These push-up variations are gonna cover different stubborn areas of your chest, like the upper or split of your chest, and they can be done all together as a complete workout for your chest or incorporated into any push day. But one thing's for sure, if you're not doing any of these push-up variations, you definitely should be. These exercises took my strength, physique, and skills to the next level, and it's definitely gonna do the same for you. So if you're ready to get started, to get this routine on your phone and to properly follow along, all you have to do is download the Harriet Pro app in the App Store or Google Play Store, or just hit the link down in the description below. Open up to the YouTube workout section. You should be able to find this routine. We're ready to get started. So we're gonna start with the easiest exercise that anyone can start using and applying from beginner to advanced, and then we're gonna work our way up to the most advanced exercises. If you find there's an exercise or technique that you can't do, I'll give you an alternative or a progression for it. And you can always use that exercise as a goal to work up to. But starting off with the first exercise, one of my favorite techniques that I've been doing for years is going to be the diamond squeeze elevated push-up. What I really love about this exercise is that the more I do these, the more I have a fuller upper chest area, as well as emphasizing on the split. Especially every time you come up with your push-up, you're going to squeeze and try to get your pinkies to touch. Just doing that alone, you can see it squeezes your chest together. So we're going to go ahead, go for 20 repetitions on an elevated surface. Come straight down to your chest. Come back up. If you can't do 20 reps, just follow along until I finish. Don't worry about how many you're doing. Just worry about how well you're doing it. Everyone else, 20 reps. Keep in mind, the higher the elevated surface, the easier it's going to be. The lower, the more difficult. Last couple reps. Last 3. 3, 2, notice the squeeze in my chest. Last 1, notice the squeeze. Every time you get to the top, you squeeze your chest together. All right. We're gonna take a quick break. As we catch our breath, we're gonna move on to the next exercise, but you guys are gonna love the diamond squeeze push-up. The upper split of your chest is often a stubborn area for most people, but that's only because they don't do enough exercises emphasizing on that area. And the diamond squeeze is one that you can do literally after every set of your bench press on the top of the bench. And since we're on the split of our chest, it really doesn't get emphasized enough other than the generic flies. So I'm gonna show you guys another exercise to really work the split. That's gonna be commando push-ups. This is another exercise I've been doing for years. All 7 of them are, and it's a great exercise, especially because of the stabilization factor. Now you can use a dumbbell. I'm gonna be using a parallel. If you have one of these at home, even better. So you're gonna put them down on the ground, hold it together. You're really gonna feel the split and the squeeze now. I want you to come down, right back up. Now, if this is too difficult, you can open up your legs to have more balance, but over time, you wanna keep your legs closer together. We're gonna do 10 with one grip and then switch the grip and do 10. When you get to the top, you want to squeeze together. Take your time with these. This is the last one. Whoa, let's switch the grip. 10 more. Last one. There you have it. You should definitely feel your chest pump by now. We're gonna move on to the next exercise. But if any of these exercises happen to be too difficult, remember, you can always do them on an elevated surface. That's gonna reduce the amount of body weight and resistance applied to the exercise, making it easier and allowing you to do more reps. And over time, as you get stronger, you can lower the surface, eventually being able to do it on the ground. So keep that in mind with every single exercise we move on to. And coming up next is another legendary push-up variation used by Hannibal for King, the legend himself. And even I've been using it for years. That's gonna be the single leg elevated diamond push-up. Now, diamond push-ups are one of the top best push-up variations, and one of the ways to make them better is to apply more weight onto the exercise, as well as require more stability to do the exercise. And the way we'll do that is by lifting one leg in the air, increasing the difficulty, but also the results that you'll get from your diamond push-ups. Building a solid chest, as well as your abdominals, obliques, glutes, hamstrings, a bit of your lower back, and your triceps and arms as well. So let's get right into it. And if it's too difficult, try it on an elevated surface. We're gonna be going for 7 reps each side. So one leg up, all the way down, 7 reps.
Last one. Switch. Get that leg nice and high. Last one. All right. Now you should definitely be feeling the pump by now. And coming up next is an exercise that gave me enormous strength gains as well as a bigger chest, and maybe something that you're not doing too often. That's going to be explosive negative push-ups. Now, if all your workouts and exercises are lifting weights at the gym, you probably don't have much opportunity to do this, but it's one of the most beneficial things that you can do for your explosiveness and your strength, which is going to be able to translate over into other exercises and types of training. So when we do these push-ups, we're going to try to explode and launch ourselves off the ground as high and as hard as we can, and then absorb that impact nice and controlled. Do this for a couple weeks straight, enjoy the strength gains, and thank me later. Let's get right into it. We're gonna be going for 10 repetitions. Get down on the ground. I want you to push up as hard as you can and then control coming down. Explode off and then control coming down. So we're working both concentric and eccentric. Let's go, 2 more. Push as hard as you can on this last one. All right, now that one is a total game changer. The day I started doing that, I never looked back. That's an exercise that makes every pushing movement so much easier, whether you're doing planche push-ups or benching. You're giving maximum force and effort with every single repetition, and that's gonna translate into different exercises and skills. All right, now for the 5th exercise, is gonna be another top exercise most of you are probably not doing or training. That's gonna be fingertip push-ups. I love this exercise. It's a skill-based movement that's gonna take your skills and your strength to the next level. You're only as strong as your weakest link, and chances are your fingers, your forearm, and your grip is going to be your weakest link. And fingertip push-ups is going to train all of that, allowing you to push and grip more with greater force. And if you can apply more weight and push more force, you're going to be making greater gains. It's also going to give you a greater range of motion being on your fingertips, as you're able to go even deeper and past your palm. So for my complete beginners out there, try doing this on an elevated surface. You can also try doing this with just one hand on fingertips, whether you're on the floor or on an elevated surface. But choose your progression and let's go for it. We're going to be going for 10 repetitions. If you want, we can go one hand like this, or you can go on both of them, just like this. Last one. All right, there you have it, fingertip push-ups. Definitely want to incorporate those. All right, now moving on, we know that range of motion is going to give you a lot more strength and muscle development as we're working more areas of our muscle. And of course, the longer your rep, the more time under tension you have, which is going to allow you to reach hypertrophy and tear your muscles to grow back thicker and stronger. And that's what we're going to be doing for the 6th exercise, deep push-ups. We're going to increase the range of motion tremendously from a normal push-up using a couple elevated surfaces. So as you can see, I'm going to use my couch, these 2 ottomans. We're going to put them side by side. And we're basically going to go deep into our push-up, as deep as we can safely and comfortably go. Over time, you're going to get stronger. You're going to be able to go deeper and deeper. This was another huge game changer for me, especially if you're trying to learn planche push-ups, 90-degree push-ups, and stuff like that. And if this is too difficult, my complete beginners, you can do this on 2 elevated surfaces with your feet on the ground. Just push deep in and come back out. Or you can do it just like this, but with your feet on the floor instead of an elevated surface. So choose what works for you. We're going to go for it. It helps if the angle of your hands are with your thumbs facing up, so you have a greater range of motion. We're going to go deep in, down, and out. Let's go for 8 repetitions. Squeeze your core. Last one. All right, there you have it. Deep push-ups, one of my favorite push-up variations. Now with the deep push-up, it's a clear indication of your strength. You definitely want to incorporate it. When you first start doing it, you may not be able to go that deep, but the stronger you get, you're going to be able to go deeper and deeper. And by the time you can go really, really low, you're really going to see how much strength you've developed from the beginning, and that's going to be able to apply into many other exercises. Now I have one last final exercise to show you guys to wrap up this workout. If you can guess what it is, I'll give you 5 seconds to leave it down in the comment section below. Have you guessed it? Yup, that's gonna be the one arm push-up. One of the best push-up variations that you can do, hands down. And it's an exercise most people struggle with, whether they can bench 225 for reps or not. But it's also very effective for developing a big chest and building your strength, especially when you're on the go and you don't have access to any equipment. Not only are you applying all your body weight onto one arm, what you would normally work with two, but you're also increasing the stabilization factor, making it way harder just to maintain that position. But if you've been practicing all the other previous push-up variations, that's gonna make this one arm push-up a lot more doable. Now remember, you can always start doing this on an elevated surface. That's probably gonna be your best bet. Even if you're an experienced lifter, get really comfortable on that elevated surface and slowly work your way down until you can do it easily on the ground. Also, with our one arm push-ups, we're going to be fixing any type of imbalances that we have on either side of our chest and making sure that each pec is equally just as strong. So we're going to finish off this routine, 5 one arm push-ups on each side. If you need to do an elevated surface, go for it. You can also get down, open up your legs for more stability. If you keep them closer together, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Let's go for it. Last one. And switch. Last one. All right, there you have it. 7 push-up variations you're not doing that you need to start incorporating today to get a bigger and stronger chest, and not just looking strong, actually being strong. And those one arm push-ups are definitely gonna get you strong, not just in each pec, but in each arm and each side of your upper body as well. So definitely incorporate those. That's a total game changer, as well as all 7 of these push-up variations. And if you do, I promise you're gonna see results and you start progressing super fast and building some lean, solid muscle. So if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. I really appreciate it, and it helps YouTube share my videos to more people out there to show my appreciation. If you comment down below within 30 minutes of any video, you're always gonna have a chance to win some Harriet apparel. So make sure you leave a comment down below right now. Let me know what you want the next video to be about, and hit the subscribe button with bell notifications on so that you never miss out on a video. And don't forget to get this workout on your phones, as well as easier progressions, workouts, and workout programs that are gonna build your strength up to being able to do this type of workout. Download the Harriet Pro app in the App Store or Google Play Store, or just hit the link down in the video description below. It's like having me as a personal trainer right in your pocket. And now that you guys have your chest down, if you want 6-pack abs all year round, check out this video on what you should be doing every single day for 6-pack abs, and I'll see you there. Mad love and peace out.